Alright, this is Pete Cooper. Yesterday we tried to show you how to lay shingles. I ran out of storage space on the iPad here, but today we're going to show you how to properly nail some shingles. I had a video the other day. You see we got our American flag up here today. We're celebrating American roofers, American citizens for an American job. So today we're going to celebrate that. We'll probably celebrate that every day. Maybe later on during the week, we might lower the flag to half-mast for all the American jobs that are wind up getting stolen by illegal immigrants. But anyway, we'll discuss that a little bit more later. We take pride in working in America. We're law-abiding citizens. We pay tax dollars. Obama, he's got a big deal now. He wants to let 5 million people have a free ride into America. I say no amnesty for any of them. They're running around here stealing our jobs. The builders that are hiring them, they're giving away our jobs. You're a law-breaking citizen if you're doing that. You're law-breaking for coming over here and jumping over the border, and you're not obeying the laws of the United States government. And if you're hired, if you're an employer and you're hiring people that, you may have one person that might be legal, but how about the 10 other people that are up there on the roof, up there, or framing, or sheetrocking, or landscaping, or whatever it is, that the jobs that they say that we can't handle or do, that we're not skilled enough or nobody wants to do. Well, I want to do the job, and I know a whole bunch of other people that want to do my job. And they're all American citizens, and we're sitting there giving away millions and millions and millions of dollars to a bunch of illegals that ain't paying a damn dime of taxes so they can go build them a house somewhere else. I think we should end all that garbage. And the builders that hire these people, they're breaking the law too. I go to church. I'm a Christian. I believe in doing what God says to do. And as a Christian, I'm commanded by my God to obey the laws of my land wherever I live in the world. And if you're a builder or whatever and you're hiring people that are breaking the law, well, you're breaking God's law too, because God says that every person should obey the laws of their land. So think about that when you're hiring those people that you don't know that are documented or undocumented or whatever. Think about that when you're hiring them and you're giving away hard, good money for somebody that would actually live here and buy a house here and get a mortgage and everything else, and go through the system legally, which is no problem. If you go through the system legally and become a citizen in the United States, and that's the freedoms that you have to be able to go buy you a house out here and do what you're supposed to do. So you builders out there that are out here hiring these people, you think you're not hurting the American dream, the American people? You're damn right you're hurting the American people. So do something about it and go check the people out that are working underneath your sub. Don't just check the one guy that might be legal. How about the 10 illegals that are working underneath them? So anyway, that's a major problem around here in Augusta, Georgia. A few years back, about 4 or 5 years ago, we had a guy named Hugo Diaz that come in here. He built him a $2 million house. I kept telling everybody how illegal he was. Well, after 5 years worth of investigating on him, and the FBI and ICE and everybody else finally figured out that he was manipulating the government, and he was illegal and wasn't even supposed to be here after they built his $2 million house, and he had his 500 men that worked for him. They went in there and they busted him, and they only got 6 people. Him, his wife, his kids, and a couple other people that were illegal in his house. So you go in there and you bust the big dog with 6 men, but you didn't go do nothing about the 500 other men that he had working in this Augusta area, and you left them all here, and they're still here today. And that's one reason why I went to Hawaii for 2 years to go roof, because I kept getting stomped on. My feet were getting stomped on everywhere I went. I had this Hugo Diaz doing the buildings from the foundation up, turnkey projects, and I wind up losing all my townhomes that I used to roof. All the builders were too busy trying to figure out how much money they could stuff in their pockets by offering a 1980 wage in the year 2014. You know, we can't come out here and work for wages that are 30 years in the past just because somebody else can do it. You know, driving down the price of everything. You go around here in the Augusta, Georgia area right here, we got builders out here that build houses for $48 a square foot. Now tell me that ain't ridiculous. And you know how they're doing it? They're doing it by having a bunch of damn illegals doing their work for them. So wake up, America, and figure it out. Because you want to damn get some jobs for American people, get rid of the 20 million damn people that are out here illegally, stealing all the construction jobs, stealing all the landscaping work. This is stuff that people don't want to talk about. Everybody talks about how the American person don't want a job like that. That's the low esteemed job. Well, I'll tell you what, you look around these buildings around here, paying that thing out, I tell you what, you got to be skilled to do what I do, because I do roofing. And look at these buildings right here. You better be skilled. Show that thing out there, all these buildings.
You can see it too.
Come on back with it. So if you come out here, you better be skilled in doing what this is. This is a high-paying, skilled job, but it's not high-paying anymore because you got a bunch of people out here doing it for hardly nothing. But any homeowner out here would be scared to death to come up here on a roof. So anyway, you see it everywhere. Like I said, I'm from Augusta, Georgia. We had a big recession. They finally busted that guy, but they didn't get the other 500 guys working for them. They just came out of Atlanta, come down here, and stomped on our feet. You know, I went to Hawaii for 2 years. You know why I went to Hawaii for 2 years? I sold everything I had and then went to Hawaii for 2 years to go roof because I figured the son of a bitches wouldn't be able to swim over there. So at least I'd go someplace where I wouldn't have to be invaded and work for a decent salary. Well, I'm back here in Georgia now because they busted the guy that was stealing all my work. So I'm trying to make a living out here now. But I could hardly hire enough men to damn do my job. I have a hard enough time paying my mortgage every month and all the bills that I have because I have to sit here and fight and scrounge for work. Why do I have to fight and scrounge for work when I got a whole area over here that's totally being rebuilt? Got Fort Gordon up here. Got the Cyber Command coming in, thousands of jobs coming here. There's all kinds of building going on around here, and you got people out here like me struggling to try to keep enough work, and then maybe even try to have a crew and provide for some American people that are American citizens to support their families too. But no, I had to keep my crew down to a small little bit because I only have a small little bit of work to do. So the reason why, I'll go show you why later when we go drive around a few neighborhoods in this area. And we'll show you why. We'll show you how much building is going on around here and how many actual people you see out there, a white person or a black person or anybody like that, that is actually citizens that got them jobs. But we'll discuss that later, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to walk up on jobs with Mexican crews there, see if they understand English, and I'm going to ask them for a job myself and ask them if they want to hire me. And I'll show you what the response is going to be on that. But anyway, we're here to learn some roofing today. We're proud to be American roofers and proud to be American citizens. So let's get the job done, America, and start doing something about this crap. Tell Obama what you think about it. Because Obama needs to come down to Augusta, Georgia and go drive around in the suburb areas around here and see what the hell he's talking about. Because he don't know what he's talking about. He wants to let 5 million people in here and think they all going to line up for a fine and pay a fine. They ain't going to pay nothing. They're going to do exactly what they've been doing for the last 50 years. That's a ridiculous idea to think that somebody's going to pay a fine to get a green card and they're going to do that. Just like when you lock them up and you throw them, you tell them to come to court and you lock them up and you let them out the damn door and then you wonder why they don't show up for court. Hell no, they ain't going to show up for court. I mean, get real, Obama. Come out here and look. Plain and simple.